And to all you people back in the Shire, turn your porch lights off because we're coming home with a trophy.
Hey there, welcome to SharkCast, a podcast dedicated to the greatest sporting club in the history of the world. Fastest intro ever, because we are down at Shark Park post-game. We are on the hallowed turf almost, and it is just a wonderful scene. We're seeing game balls being given to lots of different people, and Australian idols are around, and SharkCast Pod's own idol is here, Mr. Gary Dover. He's been busy documenting everything for Sharks fans. Sharks.com.au, of course. Fantastic win for the Sharks, 25 points to 6, I believe the score was. It was a tight one. Had to wait till the second half to really have a convincing win. Pros and cons, Gary Dover, but tell me about what you thought about the game initially. What are your initial thoughts?
It looked like a pretty slow start for us. Obviously, with Britt going off sin bin didn't help, but I thought we held together pretty well. Scrambled a bit of grit in defence. We love that word on this show. And I thought, we hung in there when we needed to. And once the second half rolled around, going in at 6-all, I thought I wasn't uncomfortable with that. I thought we could get out of it, and we did. And we showed what we could do in the second half with a bit of ball and 13 men on the field.
Yeah, did well not to concede any more points down a man. We're not sure what's going to happen with Britt. You and I haven't seen too much of a replay. We'll hold our judgment on that one just for now. Hope to God he's playing next week, of course. But you're right, a lot of grit out there tonight. We all wanted a big win. It didn't really eventuate until the end. But Gary, I thought the composure, as seen last week against the Warriors, was there again tonight. Even the second half, when it was 6-all for a while, they really had to play a patient game. They did, and the Bulldogs cracked. To their credit, the defence was pretty good, but so was ours. Yeah. And I'm pretty happy so far with our campaign, I've got to tell you.
Yeah, like it started really well. 2 wins from 2 starts. You can't be unhappy with that. And they weren't the prettiest of wins, both of them, but they showed a lot of character in the team and what they're building towards this year. And I think if you're starting the season off, with that type of grit and determination to get out of tough spots, it's only going to get better from there. And I feel like we've got a lot to build on. We're starting to put down a really nice platform. And yeah, as you said, like, no disrespect to the Bulldogs, but everyone, they assume they're going to be easy beats. And they came here, they turned up, they were hard in defence, they were hitting us. There was, a bit of push and shove. They had a bit of passion in the game, and it was good to see, we got into the fight and we stuck in there and we held on, and once again came out with a win.
It seemed like their game plan was to really get under our skin, which they kind of did for a while. We didn't really fall for too much. But really the only thing they had going for them was their aggression. The kicking game was okay. Their defence was not bad. They had nothing in attack, I'm happy enough to say. But what they had was Kickow in particular, and the hooker really just getting under our skin.
He's chirpy, isn't he?
He's chirpy. That was kind of all they had going for them. And if it stays 6-all, 12-6, then maybe that gets them across the line. But in this day and age, you need so much more than that. And I thought the Sharks just hung really well. That's all they're going to do is just hang with teams, and eventually the class wins over. Clunky first half for us in attack, but it kind of came together in the second half. Some really nice tries. Let's start with the new kid, man. What's the correct pronunciation?
Tuku Hau Tapua.
So he was fantastic. I think only around 10 minute spell. Does that sound right? Just so strong. He did everything almost perfectly to a T. Like, no errors, hard to put down. And I think he's really, in that short stint, put a claim in to get that 17th spot. I think there's going to be some guys a little bit nervous around him. So I thought he was unbelievable. Obviously a crowd favourite already. But again tonight, Gary, our backs were exquisite. The back five in particular. I mean, Will Kennedy probably man of the match again, but all 5 of them, 1 to 5, were awesome.
Yeah, our back 5 have been starting both these games really strongly. They're getting those early meters for us, and they're making it a lot easier on our forwards. And yeah, I thought they were all strong again. Obviously, Siffer looks like I don't know if he's carrying an injury or if something's wrong with his ankles there. He's going down a fair bit, but he just seems to get back up and do it all again. And he's such a strong runner of the ball, and he's got that offload and ball playing ability. He gets those balls away, and Ronnie goes and scores some really great tries. So with Teague on that edge with him, I thought Teague had a really good game tonight as well. And that sort of combo that's been building over the last 3 years, it's really coming to fruition. We're stoked to have him there, and yeah, as you mentioned, big Tooks off the back fence. His whole role tonight was impact, and he brought it. Like, that's exactly what he needed to do, and that coach was stoked with him. So it was a short stint, but it was impactful.
Great point you make about the back five all being together for so long, and now it's not finally clicking, because they've been great for a while, but two games out of two, they've just been like a lights out. And Will Kennedy, I mean, David Peachey was in the house tonight, for those who didn't know, and Will Kennedy was playing like David Peachey. There's one run in particular which I'm sure everyone saw. Just fantastic. I mean, what's he been doing the off-season? He's drinking his Gatorade? What's going on?
Yeah, he's bulked up a bit as well. Like, he's put on a bit of size, and he's really working on his game. And, you know, like Nico said last year, Nico Hines, he came out and said, you know, he's one of the best fullbacks in the comp if he just starts believing in himself. And I think he's starting to believe in himself. I think he realises, like, yeah, I'm pretty good at this old football thing, and he's really working hard to put his best foot forward and, you know, putting in those little extras in the gym and on the field. And it's, yeah, you can see it in his game now. He's taking it to the next level, and it's so good for us and for him as a player.
Talakai on one leg again, just really strong game. Hopefully he's okay and comes out next week against the Tigers. But yeah, super happy with that back five, Gary. The halves I thought were good. Nico really took the game in the second half. I know some people will focus on an error from Trindle on the fifth tackle, but really, let's look beyond that. I thought both halves were pretty good. He had the kick out in the full as well, but we're moving past that. I thought both halves, again, just a strong effort.
Yeah, I think after last week, Nico probably was focused a bit more on his composure this game, and he was really composed. You know, especially in that second half, he was kicking late in the half down to our sidelines and just getting the ball out of there, running down the clock. Just really that time management side of things and that composure side of things, I think he managed really well tonight. And yeah, that combo's obviously been building all pre-season, and it's good to see. You know, 2 games in, we've got 2 wins, but there's so much more growth in both of them. So looking forward to where that goes this season.
Absolutely. Do you want to see if we can get a special guest over here? Yeah, who do you want? That guy in the back in the hat. Do you want to yell out? Just do it, yell out. My voice will break.
Dylan! Dylan!
He's snubbing us. It's the snub. We're live on air and he snubbed us.
Look at him. Who's he looking for?
Someone more famous than you and I. They're waving. Don't know who you are.
He's brushing up.
Here he comes, the man of the moment. The man of the match. We're live, brother. We've got your snub on there as well. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
We've been joined by Dylan Wright and his lovely wife, Georgia. Is that right?
Oh.
Hey, Georgia, I'm Sam. I have a podcast. This is Gary.
We met earlier. Nice to see you again.
And we're recording, if you don't mind. Now, big day for you.
Big day.
Dreams come true.
Oh,
Tell us all about it. What have you been doing?
Big day in Idol HQ, actually. Lots of rehearsals, lots of forgetting of lyrics, lots of dance moves. And then straight out here. I actually had an Uber. I had 2 minutes to get from the Uber onto the field.
You know why this is interesting?
Why?
Because I was walking from the brewery and I was coming out into Captain Cook Drive and I was like, oh, there's Dylan, awesome. And then you look like you're in a hurry.
I was in a hurry.
And then I get into the gates and you're on the field.
Yep. I had 2 minutes to get from that
You
Uber.
doubt me.
I didn't doubt you. I was just like, that seems
I got a
odd that
7-minute
he got
warning,
there so
and I was
quick.
like, I've got to get him
Georgia
in
had
7
my
minutes.
250 Dalphin
Nukin
shirt
shirt
with her, so I stripped off.
over here, and I was like,
Chucked it on,
every second person, they're like,
onto
yeah,
the
just
field.
come here.
Amazing.
I felt like a superstar.
You are a superstar.
Yeah, he's stripping off, Dal, halfway down here, like shirtless, swapping shirts.
Yeah, not a sight to see, I'll tell you that.
What'd you think of the game?
Stressful first half,
Yeah,
but it came good.
it did.
We sung the song,
We
and
did.
that's all that matters.
You sung the song, I heard.
Yeah, apparently very badly.
Is that the first time you've sung the song with the team?
No, it's not.
But still special.
Very special. We were there from the get-go, so we heard Fitzy's post-match comments.
How was he feeling?
Stoked.
Oh, good.
Yeah, good vibe in there. Really
Okay.
good vibe.
Okay.
Yeah, big family, it feels like.
And we can reveal that there was some Tom Petty played in the dressing room.
Can we reveal that?
Yeah, we can reveal that.
Stand out the back, you can hear it.
I think that if I get to the grand final, I might have to do it.
Okay, you heard it here on SharkCast 5.
First.
I wasn't going to ask
You're
you.
no.
Wasn't going to ask you about songs, but yeah, what a great experience for you, man. Awesome.
Oh, incredible. Yeah, it was so nice to be asked by the Sharks. And to sit with the chairman and, yeah, to see a win in the first home game of the year, it's pretty special.
Absolutely. So Sunday, how you feeling? Because I was saying to
Feeling
Gary, I said to Gary, don't let him sing too hard in there. You got to look after those vocals.
You know
and I know you know that anyway.
Yeah, I got a bit
There was a few
excited.
requests there, and he was like, no.
Yeah, Nico was trying to get me on top of the cooler. But no.
Good.
Saved it.
Okay.
Saved it.
Is he ready to rock?
Ready to rock, ready
Okay.
to roll, ready to win.
What song you doing?
We're not allowed to say, I don't think.
Secret.
So you don't know?
No, I actually don't know.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
You can probably
No,
tell
I
your
don't.
wife at some point.
Nah. It's better, you know, this is fun.
Well, let's talk to Georgia.
Yeah, but
What's
I'm
a,
also really brutally honest, so sometimes it's not a good idea.
so
Not
we,
a good idea.
yeah, what are you doing? So we see you every week in the crowd. What's that like for you? Because as fans, we're watching and we're nervous in our lounge rooms. You're a part of this journey. What's it been like for you?
Oh, it's actually so stressful. It's
Yeah.
so stressful. But more so because I don't know what's expected of me half the time. I'm like, this is not about me, but I'm really stressed because what do I have to say about you? It's very stressful, but no, it's fun. It's so fun, and it's just so nice to see him where he's meant to be as well. So,
Sure.
yeah, like it's been years of just watching like what's going to happen and when's it going to happen and how are we going to get there. Like the amount of times he's like, I'm done, I'm not doing this anymore, and I'm like, mate, it's going to die. It's not happening in this house. Like, off you go. Cry for a day, pick yourself up, and keep moving because it's never be allowed to quit, doll.
No.
But yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool to sit there and see it happen and hope it happens, I guess, too. So
Well, what I've been telling everyone, and it's what you kind of told Australia, is it's kind of already happened. Like when you're in the bottom four, and there's only 6, so don't feel too bad about that. Even I was sitting there going, bottom 4? What? Oh, okay. Yeah.
So pretty much
Someone
everyone.
has to be there, yeah. But you said it, and I kind of caught on it. You were like, oh, well, this is it. Like, I'm kind of on my way.
Yeah.
And obviously we want you to go the whole way, but like, between you, me, and our audience, we know that you're on your way now.
Yeah, it's been a big learning curve, and I didn't think that I would learn so much, but it's been a really good experience.
I bet.
Yeah, I've watched Idol majority of my life, and I was like, oh, I'll never go on that show, but it's actually been really good. So if anyone is thinking of it, I really highly recommend.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. What are you up to now?
I'm going to go celebrate.
Carmen's.
What
Is
a
Carmen
win,
still
yeah.
open?
Vinyl room, is that a thing still? Are we going?
Well, when it all falls apart on Sunday, we'll know why.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
No. You're kidding. You're going home to rest.
No,
right?
I'm resting. Yeah, I'd love to celebrate, but I am going to go pass out.
I'll tell you what, I actually found out something interesting the other day. My wife spoke to me and she's like, oh, Dylan actually sang at my sister's wedding. And I was like, okay, yeah, right. So you sang at my sister-in-law's wedding like a long time ago.
Yeah.
I've seen you in the flesh before.
So one of the guys on the show, Josh, he had a story about you. He was like, yeah, I used to hang out with him when we were younger
Yeah.
at parties and stuff. And I was like, what?
I remember being down over here with Josh,
Yeah, he was
hanging
dancing
out. Yeah, same spot.
Yeah, he's a man of, he just loves
Superstitious. I feel like all Sharks fans are very superstitious.
it. We need to be.
You can't move from that spot.
fun fact.
Please.
Slightly concerned
Oh,
that
here we go.
things weren't going too well. If we're at
Half-time?
home. Okay, half time. Normally
Let
at
the ladies
home,
speak.
not but look at mad. Normally at home it'd be the change of the undies, and he'd come back and I'm like,
I'd go to the toilet.
But he'd go to the loo and he'd come back. I'm like, you didn't leave in those. Tonight he popped off for a minute, came back, and I was like, oh, you got a new shirt on.
Right.
No joke. Came back, and here
What
we
happened
are.
Look at that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can't doubt you there. You got us across the line there. Georgia, are you a lifelong fan as well?
Yeah.
Or is it influenced by this guy? Or
Oh, look, my family tried to make me Tigers in St George, but
Oh.
no. Yeah, controversial. But
So
yeah,
you,
more
are you
or
originally
less.
from this area? Or
Yeah,
you are?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Had my great grandfather played for the Tigers, so Mum was always like, "Come on!" I was like, "Sorry,
Yeah, right.
what Dill says goes."
Yes.
I'm 14 now, Mum. I can make my own decisions.
That's right. You guys, yeah, okay. Awesome.
But yeah, we
And
love
you were
the
at the grand
Sharkies.
final, but he wasn't. We heard that.
Oh Lord, I was, and it was one of the best nights of my life. I'm so sorry. I literally remember being on the phone to him, and I could hear him like I could hear his eyes filling with tears. Is that a thing? And I was like, I'm so sorry. I'll talk to you tomorrow. No joke, right? He flew back at whatever time in the morning. I had gone out after the game, so it was a rather large event. Because you did. I woke up at 11 a.m. No phone call, no communication. I called him. He's like, I'm at the Leagues Club.
Yeah.
And I just literally before I even got out of bed, booked an Uber, came straight down, somehow managed a gap in the line that was like halfway to Cronulla, got in, and we watched the game back like it had just happened. Which I don't know if anyone else was there, but literally sitting there and everyone roared like it had just happened.
Absolutely, yeah.
It was insane. I kissed the trophy. I'm not like concerned. Don't remember if I got sick after that because there was lots of people kissing the trophy.
That was pre-COVID.
You know. Sorry,
Yeah.
Sorry, Dull. Sorry, Dull. It sucked. It was a really bad night.
Now, you
Really bad
guys were around TV screens. Does that man have anything to worry about? Britain Nico walking away. Has he got anything to worry about with his late hit?
Oh, I don't know.
Don't know.
Really don't know.
Didn't see it.
Hopefully not.
That could be a worry. But let's not get too down here. We're here with
Happy days.
Dylan Wright, who's going to win Australian Idol, right, Gary?
100%.
Yeah. You can't reveal what song you're going to play because this is going to be released tonight, this podcast episode, but you can't reveal it. Okay. Do you want to stick around and talk about the game? Or you guys got something to do?
Yeah, sure.
Are you allowed to talk?
I don't have as great as input as you do.
He's got to rest his voice, Sam.
You do. Well, we were talking about Big Tukes
Yeah, Tukes.
on debut. Unbelievable.
Really good.
Like just dominated. What can you tell us about what the coach said, Gary? Did you miss it?
That we're not done yet.
Yep.
There's obviously a lot of growing to do, but we're starting in a good spot and we've got a lot to build on, but things are happening and we're on our way.
I reckon things are happening. It's been a really good start to the year, like 2 really gutsy kind of wins and
Gritty.
absolutely gritty. That's the word of the year, grit. So just can't wait for next week. Tigers, you coming to Leichhardt, guys? Is this what's going to happen? You going to come to Leichhardt?
What is the day of that?
Saturday sometime?
Definitely not.
Yes, Saturday.
Too close to, we can't do that. Georgia might go. Oh, there's the coach over there. Did you meet the coach? You know the coach?
Sure did.
Yeah?
Sure did.
Okay.
Good fella.
He's a good fella. Really good fella. Well, what an eventful episode of SharkCast Pod, Gary.
This is one of the best, for sure.
We saw the game ball being given to a guy who didn't play, and
Everything's happening. And we're just improvising.
Premiership
coming on
winners
off.
and
It's good.
Idol winners. It's fantastic. The coaches are over there. Aidan Tolman's here. It's all happening. What a great way to finish the night.
It's been a great night. Really great night.
How was catering, Dylan?
Oh, fantastic.
What'd you get?
Bit of couscous. Bit of a
couscous and
slow
chicken.
cooked chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, little burgers.
Where
yeah,
was
I could
had
go
the little
back there
burgers
again.
actually. But is this in the marquee or in here? I gotta weasel my way in here sometime. Yeah, nice. He'd get.
Did you meet the former Prime Minister? I'm not saying you want to. There's a question, yes or no? Okay. I won't tell everyone your political thoughts. It's okay. I'm with you, brother. It's all good. I wasn't like, hey, did you meet him? All right, well, we might sign off.
Love it. Love your work.
Thanks for joining us, Georgia and Dylan. Gary, thank you as always.
Thanks for having me.
SharkCast Pod. If you want more of a game review, maybe with less laughter, tune in during the week. But, you know, me too. I'm good. I'm all good. Wouldn't mind talking to the coach. Too much to ask for, right? Too much to ask for. But yeah, thanks for listening, everyone. Aidan Tolman, great man, knows how to tackle. And vote for Dylan. Do you know what the text number is?
Oh, you want to? He'll sing it. He'll sing it.
You don't have to sing it.
Text.
Gotta look after the voice.
What is it?
Let's get serious. Let's get serious.
jingle.
Okay.
Jingle.
You do.
Play
it.
the jingle.
I'll play it for you.
Play the jingle.
Okay.
You want to play it?
Now, is it true that there was a banner over the Tarrant Point Bridge?
Our friends are on it.
Your friend did that?
Yeah, our best mates are just like takeover. D-Rat takeover has commenced.
I might leave the Shire just to see it.
It's a great idea. There's apparently one at Menai as well. So if
Okay, Menai.
you need to.
Hey, by the way, before you hit play, when we last spoke, you said you'd send me the song you wrote about the Sharks winning the comp. A, you didn't.
Look at my phone. It's still on SOS. That's why
It's
I haven't.
actually cool. It's broken.
That means you can't vote for yourself.
No, I don't.
You should.
I should.
Every vote counts. You're telling me Ivana
like Ricky Lee.
doesn't vote for
They all
herself?
do, except for me.
Can you tell Ivana I've got a massive crush on her?
Can do. We love her.
In a respectful way. What I was going to say was, you didn't send me the song you said you were going to send, but someone else did. I can't remember who it was. But it was amazing. I'd never heard it. I saw the video. And it was awesome, dude. Like, seriously, like, you made me very emotional.
Oh, thank you. I actually wrote that a week before the grand final. I was that confident.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I would have sworn it was afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so confident that week.
Play us your jingle. Play it nice and close to this thing.
Okay. Oh, why is
It's
it?
time to get voting. So pick up your phone. Time to get voting. So I don't go home. Text DYLAN. Voting, voting, vote again to 0457500700. That's 0457500700.
So if I don't win, maybe I can go into jingle writing.
So it's 0457 500 700. Vote Dylan. Sunday night. Absolutely. What do you like on the Saturday? Do you sleep well, or do you get nervous, or?
I've been getting a solid 5 hours a night.
That's my kind of sleep time. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. What do you usually get before? What do you get before Idol?
Probably 8.
Okay.
You're a good sleeper.
Is it just because you
Too much,
just doing
A
stuff?
lot to think about.
But also it's so over.
We're doing like 12-hour days.
Like overstimulated
You're
to
constantly
even go to bed,
mindful.
you
There's
know.
always cameras around.
Actually, I do have a question for you. So, one singer-songwriter to another. And you're not getting in trouble how we answer this. How do you go with the opening thing where you all come out and do the song together?
Group song.
The group
That's
song.
George's favourite bit.
How do you?
Absolutely.
Right, Georgia's not going to comment on this. No, how do you go as a guy who's like played guitar all your life,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden you're in New Kids on the Block?
Yeah, I love it.
But is it hard?
Yeah,
like
it is
genuine
hard.
question.
Today we had rehearsals for Monday night show, and yeah, it's interesting. You got to learn kind of dance moves and like choreography, and
Yeah.
but it's all right. I thought I'd hate it more, but
No,
actually,
I always wondered because like
you
you,
got 2 lines of a song.
oh, there's only 2 lines. Because I always watch like that year after year, and I'm like, the only reason, not the only reason, one of the 20 reasons I would never go on the show is because I could never do that stuff.
Yeah,
But I'm
I
glad
thought
you
the same
can.
thing. Yeah, but I think it's just letting down walls and experiencing new things, and they kind of open up different avenues.
Of course. Hey, Coach. Good, thanks. How are you?
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Next Australian Idol. Make sure you vote, Coach. Make sure you vote.
Yeah, you too. Thanks very much.
Thank you so much.
All right. So the coach is behind you. How good's that? Let's get out of here, guys. Let's go look at that Tarrant Point Bridge banner of you. We'll sink some cold ones and we'll destroy your voice once and for all. On Sunday night, you're doing Tom Waits. That's what you're going to do.
Might do up Cronulla.
You should. I've got so many questions for this guy. What were you thinking when you... So, no, this is it. We're getting behind the curtain.
Here we go.
Had a couple of beers, by the way. I know Dylan can tell. No, a question for you, if I remember it. Yes, so you're going live. You're about to do your song. You're about to go out on the stage. They run the promo of the Sharks thing. Have you seen that before you go out live?
I haven't seen the package. Like, I've seen, obviously...
You were part of it, yeah, but you haven't seen the...
No, so I can't even hear, in my ears, I can't hear what's going on behind me on the screen.
Yeah. So watching that back later, how'd you feel when you saw that?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Pretty special.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a tear in my eye. If I knew what was happening behind me, I wouldn't be able to see.
Oh,
I
you
reckon.
Yeah, right. Okay. All right, I'm going to leave you alone now. SharkCast Pod signing out. Thanks everyone for listening. Hope you enjoyed. Please don't at me about all the hate. All right, Georgia, thanks for joining us. Good luck. Dylan, thank you and good luck. Gary, good luck to you.
Thank you.
I've got to hit stop now.
Cronulla, the boys in the black, white and blue. Up, Cronulla, name of the Sharks pick you. Sharks, Sharks, forever. Go out and play without fear. Now's the time to see good football for the Sharks.